Hi, Coach Christy here. Happy Tuesday. Today I want to talk a little bit about anxiety. What is anxiety? Is it really anxiety? I say that is what therapists, psychologists, doctors kind of put the name on something, which has happened to me a million times before. Going to a new counselor and saying, I don't know what's wrong with me. Somebody tell me what's going on, and they say, oh, it's anxiety. I would explain to them, I get hot, I get sweaty, and I'm like freaking out, and something that's maybe not that big of a deal feels huge, and I don't even think I can move sometimes, and other times I legit feel like nothing else in the world exists except for what I'm going through. And it is, sometimes you physically sweat and you shake, and there's no logic. There is no logic. It is a physical reaction. If it's anxiety, I have experienced a lot of it. It is that feeling, a lot of people feel it in their stomach, and you feel it rushing, your heart beating and running up through your heart, and a lot of the energy just sits. To me, it's energy. It's stuck energy in like your throat, and you feel like it's coming out, and you just feel off and weird and kind of a bit out of control. And it is a yucky, yucky feeling. However, I have a different take on it. I think it is a gift. I was born this way, and as I continue to get older and learn about myself and really journal, read, experience, have amazing mentors, I am learning that it is otherwise known as being highly sensitive, and that is a gift from God, from the universe. I am highly sensitive. I am also an empath, and what that means to me is I can sense other people's emotions and feelings and where they're at, and it is an amazing gift, but you get that confused a lot of the time with your own feelings. And how do you distinguish, right? Is this me? Is this someone else? Gosh, it's a lot, and it's a lot to process and handle. So for me, being highly sensitive means I carry a lot of energy, my own and others, and I can love deeper. I can feel other people's sadness, stress, anger, almost before they do, right? So how do we be healthy with this? And a lot of that is to take time when that is happening and breathe. Number one, breathe. And my mom is the one who has really helped me through that, is deep, long, amazing breaths, like in and out. Because when you're feeling these feelings, you're breathing shallow and you're breathing really fast and you don't realize it. Usually other people really realize it, but we don't. And so that has made the difference for me, is literally 10 super long, deep breaths. And anxiety attacks, or panic attacks, or just feeling all of these emotions, being highly sensitive, you have to be kind to yourself and realize most of this stuff is happening, feels like it's happening now. But really, we're worrying worrying about things that are going to happen in the future, or we think are going to happen in the future, that may not even be. And most of these things aren't even going to happen. And if they are, we have no control over it. So why do we worry, or anxiety, or fear, or stress, or whatever we're going to do about things we cannot control? And we waste our energy on those things before they even happen. So if they do happen, we have no more energy. We are a hot mess. And the only reason I can talk about this is because I do it. So do not feel alone. So why I am sharing this is a few things that can make it easier, right? We can breathe, and we can really assess and evaluate if it is our own energy. It is our own feelings. And the way that I do that, A, I journal, but B, I always assess what is in my gut. What is truth? And truth is a statement. It is a fact. Emotion are things that we are adding to that. Here is an example, one that I'm kind of going through, right? I have an employee and they are making a lot of difficult, wrong decisions and maybe showing up late to work, and they are not following through on the things that they're supposed to be following through on. And I have to talk to them. So the anxiety that I have is insane. And I have to look at what is truth. Truth. They're late to work. They're not accomplishing their tasks. The emotion, the anxiety, the empathing is, well, how are they going to make their car payment? They have kids. They have a family. How is everyone else going to perceive me? People are going to think that I, don't care and that I, don't give people chances. And I stop and I realize we have a truth, a fact, and arguments around it. So truth is a statement. Everything else is argument. So truth is our soul. It is our spirit telling us truth. And our human self and our brain argues it to make our human life a little easier, not necessarily better, to avoid confrontation, especially for empaths who have a very hard time with people struggling or not liking us or us not being able to validate them. You are not alone, and that it's probably a gift. You are probably highly sensitive, and you have been given special gifts from God that allow you to be compassionate and empathetic towards other people and really make a difference. The negative side is that we experience a lot more of the uncomfortableness too. But the gift of love is so powerful, and to be able to love deeper than the average everyday human, this being highly sensitive is the most beautiful gift, to be able to sit with someone and actually feel what they're feeling. How many people can give that to someone? And when you sit there and you can really be what they are feeling and feel with them and share with them, you can be more connected and you can help them. And it's so beautiful and it is so powerful. And I would love to help other empaths who maybe don't even know they're empaths to realize they're a gift from God to all of these people. Well, to any people in the entire world. And as soon as we can get a hold of that, we can do amazing, incredible things. And before I learned all of this amazing stuff, I thought I was weak. And I thought something was wrong with me. That literally I was a baby and that I, couldn't do things other people could do, and I could never be a business owner, and how come I, think I can lead other people. And literally I would go to counselors, multiple ones, and be like, something is wrong. But guess what? I now realize how beautiful and amazing I am, and that this is, God, it's such a gift. And if I could teach one person the beauty of their power, their gift from God, it's worth every second to me. And I hope that you guys take the time to like and subscribe below. I would love more people to come along on this journey with me. Tell me things you want to hear more about, just so that we all feel a little more normal, if there really is a normal, or really just all a little more loved. Subscribe below. Hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, and rock on.